What's up guys, welcome back to this channel. My name is Cloie and you are watching Reckless Adventures. So it's about camping experience I had with my friends. So let's get started. It all started about 2 months ago when my cousin asked if I wanted to go camping with her and her friends. So of course I was like, you know what, so I started packing. Fast forward a couple days, it's the day when we leave for the trip. So I am at my cousin's house and we are about to leave, and her mom is about to take us up the mountain where we're gonna be staying for a couple days. So we get there, we set up our tents, we set up our sleeping bags. There was like a bunch of other girls. There was about 12 other girls with me and my cousin. So yeah, of course there were chaperones. There was a couple of other adults to make sure all the kids don't do something stupid and set the whole freaking wilderness on fire when there's other campers. Fast forward a couple hours when it's getting dark at night, we set up a campfire, we are making s'mores, drinking hot chocolate, we were having a fun time, and then all of a sudden one of the girls, hey, you want to go see if we could find this bird? I researched online and saw that these kinds of birds are up this mountain, and so you want to go see if we could find them and kind of hunt for them. So nobody knew what it was. She didn't even tell us the name of what they were called. And so all of us agreed we'd go hunting. And so then we tell all the adults hey, we're gonna go, and they're like, okay, just be back in a half hour. I think two of them went with us. So then as we go up the mountain a little bit farther in the trees, we hear all these noises, all these things, and this one older girl, she was leading us and telling us to kind of step where she steps to make sure that we don't get bit at all, because there are some girls over there that got bit by a couple years back, and they have scars all over their hands, And so as we were going up the mountain, this one girl, she thinks that she sees one, and it turns out she actually saw one. So she's walking up closer to it, and this one girl says something like, don't do it, you'll get bit. And then she's like, no, I really think it's there. And she wanted to catch it. As she reaches for it, it turns around and snaps her, and it I think it bit her wrist right here, right there. And all I could hear is that when I'm focusing on the girl that was kind of making a path for all of us, all I hear is this scream of bloody murder, and it was crazy loud. One of the other chaperones, they decided to go take her down to the nurse, but the rest of the girls wanted to keep on going because they wanted to see one and catch one. So I know that there was a couple girls that were in shock because they didn't want to get bit. They were all scared. They were like, oh my gosh, what is going to happen? I don't want to get bit. I don't want to get scars all over my arm. And so as the girl goes down with the chaperone, they take her down to the nurse. All I see is that her wrist is all bloody, and you could see little indent on her skin, So then as we go up farther into the mountain, some girls mainly girls are scared. I was nervous. I didn't know what was going on. And I was kind of in the middle between 5 girls in front of me, 5 girls behind me. And as we get up higher, I hear this one girl, we're stepping over a log, and we tell everybody watch your step, blah, blah, blah. She steps into this little hollow part of the log, and it sounds like a crack, And so then she tells everybody to stop, and she's like, well, everybody told me to so-and-so, let's just call her Tiffany. So the girl in the back said, can everybody get Tiffany to come talk to me? And so we were like, okay. So Tiffany goes back and talks to, let's call her Taylor. So Tiffany goes back and talks to Taylor, and Taylor is kind of freaking out because she thinks that, and we could hear a little bit of what Tiffany and Taylor is thinking. So she thinks that she stepped in the nest of the birds that we were looking for, and this one girl speaks out and says, yeah, this one girl a couple years back, she stepped in that kind of nest. Like, she stepped in a nest, and it was, they got angry and they had to get out. So, as the girls are all getting worried, the girl, so Tiffany, she was like, okay, does everybody want to go back? And some of them were like, no, I want to see one, I want to hold one, you know, blah, blah, blah. So then she's like, okay, let's go higher, because they live up in the trees. And, so there was like branches we had to pull away from each other, you know, stuff like that. And so Tiffany told Taylor in the back and said, I really think that we should get out because they seem really angry. Like, this is not supposed to happen. And, like, I heard stories from my friends, but like this kind of stuff shouldn't happen. And so then Tiffany decided that she should find a trail back down. So she does, and she helps us all get down from the mountain. And she's like helping us down off these like big jumps and everything. And she says, okay, run back to our campsite. There's something wrong with them. Nothing's going right now. Back down to our campsite. So it was crazy. That night was scary. And all the chaperones were kind of confused on what was happening, but of course they took care of it. And later, so the camp, we stayed up there for a couple more days. We kind of got over everything. We didn't go hunting for them again. We didn't want anything bad to happen to any more of the girls. So we just left it at that. And then about 2 days later, we decided it was about time to go home. So we went home and we had a good time experience. That about sums up this story. I hope you guys liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And please comment down below what kind of videos you want all of us to see this week. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.